The Fed prints a lot of money, causes an asset bubble. Eventually, they raise rates or something happens, the bubble pricks, and then everything collapses and they start all over again by slashing rates. But every time they cut rates, they have to go lower than they went before. Well, we're at zero now, so you really can't go any lower. The Fed is going to destroy the value of the dollar. So we are headed for a massive sovereign debt crisis. Everybody's getting wiped out here.
Things are getting really nasty. We see what's happened with the supply chains, and I mentioned this yesterday, the ships offshore, the containers sitting and not being able to get transported or getting materials transferred to them, the rail lines being basically slowed down, even stopped. In other words, ladies and gentlemen, they're turning off the economy.
They're pumping all of this fake money into the system, you know, Biden and his buddies. They're a bunch of criminals as far as I'm concerned. And I go on facts as an old investor. The facts are when QE3 came out in 2008, they were pumping $80 billion a month into the economy, a month. Today, they're printing $120 billion. We have a bubble like we have never seen before. But right now, I would be shifting my mindset to a crash. You know, when the crash comes, gold, silver, and Bitcoin goes down with it.
The bottom line is that what we have today is very similar to MMT. It is printing mass sums of cash that inflates the assets of the rich and raises the consumer prices of the poor. That is a massive new inflation tax that will only help big government, big business, and the super rich at the expense of the working class. That's why we're speaking out against it. As for Mr. Carney, you're right, he's part of the World Economic Forum that the finance minister joins, which says that in 2030, only 9 years from now, you will own nothing and you will love it. That is the agenda of these people. Maybe that's why over the last year they've done everything in their power to make housing completely unaffordable so that nobody can afford it except them, a small group of landed aristocrats, while the common people are out in the field doing the work.
Introducing slavery. Slavery is great for the economy. Zero unemployment, no wage growth, penalty rates or environmental protections. Because you having a shitter life is good for the economy. Low wages mean bigger profits for business. And just imagine how big that pie of which you'll get fuck all will be. Slavery.
Only 9 years from now, you will own nothing and you will love it. That is the agenda of these people.